Hey, welcome back to another episode of Just Call Me Josie. I am back today with sort of a collective makeup haul. I have been on a little bit of a shopping spree from different websites, so I thought that I would just throw all of the items into today's haul and share all of them with you guys. First off, I decided to invest. I'm not gonna say invest because two of them are really cheap, but I decided to pick up some new brushes. BH is actually one of my favorite brush brands out of all that I own. I personally don't feel like you have to go out and spend a lot of money on your brushes to get good quality. I have been really satisfied with the BH brushes that I've picked up in the past, so I wanted to pick up some more. So this first one is, like I said, a blending brush. It is called the V5, so it's a vegan brush. I also picked up the V8 from BH Cosmetics. I believe this one was called their lip brush, but I think I am going to utilize this as my inner corner brush. I feel like it would be a nice size to pack on shimmer or matte shades on the inner corner. The last brush I picked up from YouTube is the Sigma Blending E36. This one I find to be really unique. First of all, it is actually really skinny, and it also has really tall, long bristles, if you will. So I think that I am going to get a lot of use out of this brush, especially for those precise looks. I also purchased this 2-pack of blending sponges from LA Girl. This was completely on a whim. I just saw the reviews on Beauty Bay when I purchased it, and people said that these sponges were really awesome, and the price was also awesome, so I did want to give these guys a shot. I'm gonna try and dig into this one because we obviously have to feel how spongy and squishy and soft they are. That is quite crucial in a sponge, in my opinion. Okay, so that is actually really soft. I am quite surprised. That almost feels like really similar to the Beauty Blender, if I'm not mistaken. I was not expecting that. So yeah, after feeling this one, this is looking super promising actually, so I'm really excited to try these ones out. I think I will be doing a get ready with me with some of these new products, trying them out. A not so exciting purchase but still necessary is the LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil, and this time I picked up the shade Brunette. Okay, so right here is a heavy swatch of the shade Brunette from LA Girl, and let's see. Hopefully that is going to match. Well, it might actually be a little bit too dark, but we will see. I will try to use a light hand. If you're looking for a great brow pencil with a low price tag, definitely check out the LA Girl brow pencil. I also decided to pick up 2 single eyeshadows from the brand Colored Rain. I did want to pick up a lot more, but they were all sold out of the shades that I personally wanted. So this is a swatch of Superstar right here, and as you can see, it has a really foil metallic finish. And I own the Color Rain Queen of Hearts palette, and that is my all-time favorite palette, so I did definitely want to try out some of their singles. So this is Squad from Colored Rain, and it is just a super dark vampy forest green shade. I happen to really love the Suiva eyeshadow formula, so I did want to try one of their lip products as well. Actually, I do have their bullet lipsticks also, so scratch that. I decided to pick up one of their pure lacquer lips, which I have not tried before, and this actually turned out to be a huge hit. I really enjoyed this formula. I was quite surprised at how much I enjoyed it. I have been wearing this one non-stop. So here you have a swatch of the shade Unrefined, and it is just a light nude shade. As you can tell, the formula definitely has some sheen to it, which I really appreciate, but it is not so shiny that it's gonna be goopy or globby or just annoying on your lips at all. It has just a little bit of shine, just the right amount in my opinion. So if you don't like glosses, then this one could be a great option for you. I also noticed that it has a really great staying power as well, which is quite important for myself. These next 2 products I have been going on and on about on my channel, and they have been on my wish list and then taken off and then put on again and then off, and it's just been a hot mess. But I finally decided to take the plunge and purchase the Stila liquid eyeshadows. So yeah, I've been really hesitant to pick up one because I thought they were quite expensive, and instead I purchased 2 at the same time without trying them. Don't ask me what happened there, I don't know. Oh, actually I do know, it was a sale. That's what happened. So I decided to go with one of the Shimmer and Glow and one of the Glitter and Glows because I wanted to try out both of the formulas. So the first shade that I picked up is Adjustable, and this is the Shimmer and Glow, and this is an absolutely stunning rose gold shade. So here is the shade Adjustable, and it is just so beautiful. I could stare at that all day, and I can't wait until I can actually put this all over my eyelids. That is going to be a good day. I also picked up the Glitter and Glow in the shade Kitten Karma. I thought I would play it safe and get a shade that I would get a lot of use out of, since they are quite expensive and you're only getting 1 shade. So up here on my sort of knuckle area we have the shade Kitten Karma, and this swatch looks a lot better than the Colourpop Supernova, so I'm hoping that this one will perform a lot better as well. Next up was a complete impulse purchase. I did not have this on my wish list at all. I came across this guy from Decay on the website. Packaging is just so pretty. I could not get it. It just sort of jumped in my cart and it stayed there, and here it is. And I am quite happy about it actually. This is in the shade Sunlight Suntan. I was actually quite surprised when I opened this up the first time because the shades are so light. Like, they're super light. And I don't know how this is going to work on a medium skin tone, to be honest. It is going to work really well on myself in the winter, so if you have a really fair to light skin tone, I think this is going to fit you beautifully. But if you're any darker than that, I feel like this might not even show up. So yeah, just keep that in mind. They do have more shades, I believe. The powders feel really velvety and soft when you touch them, so I think that this is going to be a hit. We're just gonna have to wait and see. The last thing that I picked up from Beauty Bay is the Grande Lash Serum, and I have been using almost an entire tube of this one, so this is a repurchase. I've already tried it. And I am absolutely in love with this. This has done magical things to my lashes. They have grown like crazy. These are quite expensive for one bottle, but the bottle does last several months. And this one is totally worth it in my opinion for myself and my needs. I didn't want to have to put on false lashes anymore. I just did not enjoy the process at all. So I opted for trying out a lash serum. I picked up two products from Urban Decay. The first one is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and I have had this one in the past. At that time, it was my holy grail concealer. Then I tried the Bare Minerals Serum Concealer, and then that one became my holy grail. But then I realized that one broke me out, so I wanted to go back to this one. I have really missed having the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in my collection, and I am so happy to welcome it back. I also really love the Urban Decay lipstick formula. All of mine are in this old packaging though, but I decided to pick up a new shade since I love those so much. So this is in the new Vice packaging, and this is the shade Uptight, and it is in a Comfort Matte, which is my favorite formula from them. They are so comfortable and they are so long lasting whilst having that matte look but not feeling like a matte. And there you have Uptight right there. I am so in love with this shade. I also have the shade Stark Naked, which is another nude from Urban Decay, so I will swatch that right next to it so you can tell the difference. So I put Stark Naked right here from Urban Decay, and as you can tell, it is a bit lighter and also leans a lot more beige. Not that long ago I purchased my first Juvia's Place eyeshadow palette, and that was the Nubian 2, and I ended up being so happy with the quality and the pigmentation of this one that I wanted to pick up another one. So I decided to pick up the Saharan palette, and I have heard that this is a lot of people's least favorite palette from Juvia's Place because of the color scheme, I believe, but for me personally, this is right up my alley. So I think that this is definitely going to be something that I will get a lot of use out of because these are just my type of tones. They all swatch beautifully, as you can tell, especially this matte one is absolutely insane. So this is a mini of the Hourglass Caution Extreme Mascara that I've been absolutely dying to try out. I have heard a lot of good things about this one not smudging at all, which I mean does kind of sound a bit too good to be true, but I did want to try it out for myself, and since they did offer a mini, I felt like I could definitely give that a go. And the last product is from Charlotte Tilbury, and this is the Beauty Light one, and this is a sort of creamy liquidy highlighter type ordeal. Really weird packaging on this one. It is quite stunning, the rose gold, and it does feel a little bit luxurious, but this, I don't know about this tube thingy. Also, I'm not really feeling this weird spongy applicator thingy. I don't really see myself placing that on top of my face straight away, so I feel like I would dispense this probably on top of my hand first and then go in that way with like a beauty blender or something. I have not even swatched it, so let's swatch it in this video and then we'll apply it in the Get Ready With Me. Can you see that reflection right there? That looks absolutely beautiful. I am quite excited about that one and putting that all over my cheeks. That is really reflective in sort of a natural subtle way while still being intense. It has absolutely no glitter particles in it as far as I can tell. So it is more just of a straight sheen, which is what I am looking for. At the moment, I am quite over the really blingy, glittery, shimmery highlighters. Okay guys, so those were all of the products that I have accumulated over the last month or so. I'm definitely looking forward to trying some of these products out in an upcoming video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up before you go, and also feel free to subscribe. I would love to have you on board, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Take care until then, bye!